Welcome everyone. So today we're going to go through the new Apex Coliseum. So we're just going to have a look at the new Medusa. So I've already started. I've already been playing with Atuma because he's one of the best people you can use for this. And let's have a look at the nodes. So every time you clear a health bar in Coliseum with an Ascended 7-star, you're going to gain 10% of their might bar, which is good because it helps them get to their ascension faster within the fight. And then you've got the main nodes, which are whenever the defender finishes a special attack, an 8-second timer starts. If it can be removed by a knockdown, and if it expires naturally, you're going to get reverse controls passive for 6 seconds. Striking into the defender's block or auto block causes the attacker to be inflicted with a concussion debuff, reducing their ability accuracy by 15% for 15 seconds. This is very useful for Atuma, seeing as he really wants those concussion debuffs, which allows him to deal a lot more damage, so it's just great for Atuma. Every 16 seconds, a defender gains an undermine buff for 8 seconds. If the attacker is out of striking range, you'll get it instead, which is nice because it allows you to bypass auto block, which is basically Medusa's whole kit that revolves around her whole kit. So it's just going to make it useless. And then when the defender has an undermine effect, they're going to gain just a Fury passive and a Pierce passive, and a third attack has been active. So the defender is also more likely to throw a special 2. All right, so that's pretty straightforward. And so let's go into the fight. So what I've learned of Atuma is you want to stack up the special ones. So I'll start here. So I'll just hit into them normally. You got that concussion debuff, which decreases their chance for abilities to activate, but it gives a lot more damage to you. So every time you're going to hit into the block, you're going to get some. But as soon as I heavy, I'm going to get some hydration charges, which hydration charges, if you heavy, can be turned into some concussion debuffs, which are going to up your damage by a lot. And you can keep doing that until you're out of concussions or just get hit completely. But yeah, so that is the main thing that you want to deal with. So you just want to get those concussions up, and then you want to launch a massive special 2, which will deal a lot of damage. But because mine's a bit low in terms of rank, you're not going to be dealing that much damage. So you just want to keep heavying and heavying until you get as many concussions as you can. So I think when I did it myself, I was up to maybe 60 concussion debuffs, which was good. And I ran straight into that, which is lovely. But yeah, so it's pretty straightforward, the fight. You get the true accuracy on your special attack, which is also nice because then it also evades auto block. So the failed. So she's just gonna basically just do nothing. So I've got 16 concussion buffs now, well, debuffs, but I'm just gonna keep dealing more damage and more damage as we go along, which is nice. And you can heavy attack again. I gained 8 concussions that time. So you just want to keep spamming it, and then just keep throwing special 1s, or you can go for special 2s depending on how much damage you want to deal over the time. So now I've got 45, and I'm going to go for a special attack 2 here as soon as I can reach it. So it does fall off, which is not the best, but inverted controls. So yeah, you want to make sure you don't get the inverted controls. But with 28, let's see how much damage it does. So it does a bit of damage, not the most amount of damage, because seeing as he's not ascended, he's not going to gain that might bar really fast. But if you look, that's a lot of damage that I'm dealing right now with all the fury, with all the cruelty buff I have, or passive that I have. I'm just dealing more and more damage. And then she's going to special 2, and I've got 39 concussion debuffs on me, so I'm just going to launch another special 2. I might not be the best Atuma player, so I might need some help in terms of how to play him better. But yeah, the fight's pretty straightforward. And you want to heavy attack here, get some more concussion debuffs, and you're just ripping through her again. And she will take another bar of damage. So she's going to special 2 here, and you want to throw a special 2. I don't know what's happening and why I'm not getting the most amount of damage, but you can just keep going ham and you won't do much. See, I got the 49 cruelties, which is crazy. Those do fall off as well. Otherwise, I'd be pretty OP. And so now you just go dodge back a bit and then you can heavy, and I'm now at 66. So I'm doing a lot of burst damage here. Not with my striker, obviously, but when I'm hitting with a tumor, I'm doing a lot of damage. So if I just special 2 here again, and it's going to clear the health bar again. And so now what you have to look out for once you hit 5 health bars is you want to have a look for that pinpoint, which will show up throughout the field, and you want to go past that, or you want to get Medusa to go past that in order to shut it down. Because if you don't, she's just going to gain a special. She's just going to gain a sleep on you, and you're just going to take a lot of damage from being slept, which is not lovely. But yeah, it's a lot better than some of the other ones, which you have to like light or medium a total amount of times in order to stay alive. And now she's going to 7 health bars, which is lovely. I saw Seaton get like over 30. Okay. Well, so that is a pretty good fight, because then the points double here. So I just got 14. So I'm already halfway through almost. So another person that's really good for this fight is Venom. Because Venom, with the undermine that you get from the node, he's just gonna go crazy. Because his bleeds do a lot of damage if I can get some. Yeah, so I'm stacking some bleeds already, and it's just on normal hits, which is lovely. So it's just gonna help a lot to deal a lot of damage. And obviously she's gonna auto block that because the undermine hasn't come through yet. So I'm just gonna get that undermine, and now I have the undermine. I can just go in for as long as I want. She's not gonna auto block because she can't. And now you just keep going. Try not to get the concussion debuffs on you, because then it'll stop you from getting the Clintar buff because of the concussion. And yeah, so basically Medusa's whole kit gets shut down by the undermine debuff, which is lovely. Well, buff on me, which is lovely, because then I can dodge back and I can get the oh wait, never mind. I can just get the undermine buff, which will just cause me to finish the fight. Well, not finish the fight, but get a lot of health bars real quick. And the auto block really just helps at the start when you don't have an undermine on you. So now that I have an undermine buff, I'll take a special to the face, and I will try and get that armor break again, which allows me to just go ham. But I lost the undermine, which is not lovely. And then I dodge back, get that undermine again, and I can go in, but she's going to special 2. So basically that's all you want to do. You just want to keep getting that undermine buff, and then you can special 2 here, which won't deal a lot of damage because you got the concussion on you. But as soon as you don't have that concussion, you're going to deal a lot more damage. So I've got the undermine again. So it's just rinse and repeat, really. You just want to keep getting those undermine buffs and going ham. I can't believe I dodged that. I was way too close to Medusa there. And now I can eat her furies. Never mind, I won't. And now I've got the undermine for like the 6th time. Yeah. So that's basically how you want to play Venom. And just make sure you don't get those concussion debuffs. Never mind, I just got another one. So every time you hit her block, I'm pretty sure you get one, which is not the best. And she just got the undermine, which is lovely. And she'll block that. So yeah, that's about it. So I'm just gonna see how many bars I can get here. I will just speed this up so you guys don't have to watch all that. And yeah. Great source. The concussion debuffs are a really great source of the willpower healing, which is lovely because willpower, if you're really struggling in this fight, willpower will come in clutch. But I got a reverse controls on me. So yeah, so I'm healing 450 damage per second with the willpower, and I think I'm dead here. No, I'm not dead. And so I'll just, yeah, okay. So I'm still alive. Just finishing the fourth health bar, and let's go. Come on. Now I don't love to get more than maybe 5 to 10 health bars because it just takes way too long and I don't have the attention span for it. But yeah, ideally you want to get as high as you can. And now she will be at 5 health bars, so I'll probably stop this pretty soon. Yep. And so though that is Venom, I will try and get a few more health bars with Heimdall. Heimdall is pretty straightforward. With his buff, oh my god, he's so much better. He can just keep all these buffs, and he activates them by just getting to by light attacking or medium attacking a certain amount of times. I think it's 10. So I'll get all those buffs. As you see in the top left hand corner, with that 70, will go up and up and up until I'm at 200, until I'm at 100, and then I'll get the next buff. And the next buff you can get through just doing a different combo ender or a different combo when you get to that 100, which is lovely. Oh, and because he's got the True Strike active, you just won't be able to auto block. So that just shuts off Medusa's kit again, and she should be just unable to do a lot of things now, which is lovely. And I don't even need the undermine. So that's really great for both Atuma and Heimdall. Although Heimdall doesn't really benefit from it, it's still a lot better for Heimdall than it is for Venom. Because, yeah. So that is lovely. You'll get another one. You can keep stacking. I think there's a limit though. I think the limit might be like 6 or something, because yeah, I don't think I'm getting many more. I think I'm just getting a power gain depending on the combo ender, obviously. As I said before. So now I'm reverse controls, but that doesn't matter because it's ended and I'm at 1 health bar. So it's just a ramp up champion, really. You just want to keep going and going. As with many of these champs, they might not be ramp up champs, but still, you just want to keep hitting and hitting. There's not really much to look out for until you get to that pinpoint, which is at 5 health bars, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's just how the fight goes, pretty much. Just keep special 2ing, because that's where most of Heimdall's damage will come from. Over like the 2 specials, you want to just heavy 2. You just want a special 2, and so yeah, that's just all you want to do. And now special 2 again. I'll speed this one up again because I don't want to keep talking when I'm just going to say the same thing. And oh my god, I almost died. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh wait, his immortality clutched, but it doesn't matter. Wait, how did you auto block? As you can see, I'm not the best player with all this going on because I don't know where my buff... Oh, it won't trigger probably because of the concussions. Okay, that makes more sense. Which means that she'll auto block now, which I don't know why I hit into a block. And yeah, so that's not looking too great. I can just heavy here. I can do special 1. Oh, okay, so the special 1 gives it. That's lovely. So now her auto block is down again, and you don't really have to worry about much of anything, apart from the concussions, which you obviously don't want to get, but if you get it, it's not the end of the world. And this should do a lot of damage. Yep, we just did 11% damage to her. It sucks that you can't use like anyone in these fights, but then again, it'd probably just make it too OP. Like if I came in with my Shang-Chi, he's just gonna obliterate so many health bars so quickly because of that special too. And that will knock him down. Yeah, so that's basically all you want to do. So I'll just end this fight here, to be honest. Alright, because this video is going long enough. I don't want to bore people. Alright, so there are a few more options here. So you've got your Bullseye, you've got your Spiral, Enchantress, Cull Obsidian, Gamora, just all these people. So yeah, that will do it for today. Hope everyone has a fantastic day, and I'll see everyone in the next video. Take care, everyone.